finished eating. Normally, I don't eat at night. I don't eat at night. I ate like an hour ago. It is unlike me. I eat at night. You know what I mean now. But I'm going to stay awake the whole night. I'm not going to go to sleep anytime soon. So I will not sleep soon. I'm going to stay awake the whole night long. That's why. So there's nothing. It's not going to be to my own detriment. So guys, you're welcome to my evening show. As you join me, like and share, let's spend this beautiful evening together. This topic is about African affairs. Yes, I came out for African affairs. That's why I came out. Yes, so came out for African affairs. That's why I came out. So, somebody said I should go to work. I'm a lazy man. You call me a lazy man. I should go to work a lazy man. What you do not know is bigger than you. You are still, you are living in darkness. What you don't know is bigger than you. So guys, you are welcome to my program. If you know I am a lazy man, why are you watching a lazy man? Go to where, people who are not lazy, go to where they are. What are you doing on my platform? Why are you here? You call me a lazy man and you are watching me. What you got to do? If you know I'm a lazy man, you unfollow me. Straight up. Unfollow me and don't watch my videos. Why are you here? So you know I'm a lazy man and you are still watching a lazy man. You are supposed to remove this place. You understand me? You are not supposed to watch me and make you laugh. You are not supposed. A lazy man is making you laugh. You need to go to where busy people laugh. Kostish, how are you doing? Good to have you in the building, man. I just came out to spend this beautiful evening with you guys. How is everybody doing? Man, as you join me, like and share this program. Winter is approaching slowly, slowly. Yes, it's getting, it is, what's the time now? Some minutes to 8 and it's already dark. Now, I don't actually like winter, but then, what can I do? I hate it when it is cold. You cannot go out freely. The snow, the road is wet, and man, I hate winter. And there comes winter depression. Man, I don't like winter. Charles Ango, how are you doing? Good to see you. So, guys, like and share this program. Let's get this topic addressed. Like and share this program. Quick. Somebody sent me, Yaba Country. How are you doing? Thank you. I appreciate you. Yaba Country. Yes. Now, I know, see, there's no need of you coming to watch me if you are not liking and sharing. If you are not liking and sharing, what are you doing here? You are not contributing anything. You are not bringing anything to the table. You can't join me. You don't like. You don't share. You don't impart positively to my life. Does it make sense? It does not make sense. You just came here to hear me speak benefits or make yourself happy, and you don't want to like. You don't want to share. This program, listen attentively, this platform, there are people that supported it and made it what it is today. This platform you are watching, there are people that always come here, like it and share it. People recommend my videos to others. That's why you are able to see me. Many of you do not know that there are people who started following this page from the first day I created it. More time and no winter in Caribbean. Really? I thought winter. There is winter in Caribbean. All right, see you. Good evening to you. But then, whether you like it, whether you like or whether you share the video or not, whether you share my program or not, the party must go on. You understand me? Whether you share my program or not, the party must go on. And I know. So guys, well, okay, I have enough people watching me on this thing already. Guys are welcome to my evening. You know how we do it here, like keeping it real. I make my videos, I speak the truth, and I don't mind whose ox is God. I don't care who is hot or who is not hot, who is upset with me when I want to speak the truth. And this evening, I came out to speak about Africa. Yes, this is why I came out. I came out to speak about Africa. And I know there are some people that may come from certain countries who will claim that their country is better. But listen attentively. This evening, I'm going to say it as it is. Let's go. So guys, I told you guys, let me keep it the way it is. I want to keep it real. I said before, the country you live in can decide your destiny. I've said it before. But you know, this evening I'm not ready to go, to go spiritual. The country you live in can decide your destiny. Listen, you may have good dreams, that is good plans. You may be hardworking in life, but the country you live in may shatter your destiny, shatter your plans, and make you poor. Share this program. Share this program. Man, and such countries are in Africa. Let me warn you, listen attentively. You know how I tell you the truth, whether you are mad at me or not, I will speak it. See, before you go invest, as somebody who has lived abroad for many years, before you invest in Africa, think it twice, especially if you have established life abroad. Hold on, don't be in a rush. I'm not telling you not to have alternative in Africa. Listen attentively. I'm from the old school. Before you invest in Africa, think it properly, think it very well. When I see some people who pack their luggages and relocate to Africa permanently, sometimes I ask myself, what gave these people liver? What gave them that courage, that bravery to relocate to Africa? Listen, I'm not saying the West is the only conducive continent or place to live, but listen attentively. At the end of this program, you will understand me properly. Some countries you live in may make you poor and shatter your goals in life. Even ruin your efforts in life. It happened to my father when my father was alive. It happened to my family, and I'll tell you how. And this program is going to be a bit long. When I was a little boy, growing up, I told you guys, my father started taking me to his shop when I was like 8, 9 years old, where he did his business. My father sold patent medicine, like pharmacy, but that kind of drugs they sell in pharmacy, but wholesale, patent medicine. Listen attentively. Now, I hope this internet remains stable because I came out to spend the evening with you guys. Guys, as you watch me, you go to my YouTube channel and subscribe to my YouTube page. So my father was a major distributor at PZ Industries Nigeria Limited, Patterson Zeconist, major distributor back then for years. So they supplied him goods on credit. Some of you that knows PZ Industries back then, my father was a major distributor. I don't need to go deeper. Listen. So, growing up, then as a young boy, after school, I would go to my father's shop. We go to the marketplace at Head Bridge, Onitsha, to go help my father sell things, sell his products, his goods as a little boy. One day, a woman in the market that was frying akara. Do you know what is akara? Akara is, what's it called? Is it baked beans or something like that? This akara, they fry akara. These beans that, they blend beans and put it in oil and then allow it, fry it for a while and bring it, that beans. They call it, yes. Bean, yes. Yes. You know what I mean? Yes. In the market, one afternoon around 2 p.m., I was there in the market. A woman, guys, as you watch me share these programs, there are so many things to learn. Our shop, we had 3 shops. 3 shops at Headbridge Market. 1 was rented and 2, we operated it by ourselves. So one afternoon, business was just going on. This was around 1978 or something. I cannot remember vividly. 1978 or thereabouts. One afternoon like this, everybody in the market began to scream, began to run up and down. They said, fire, fire, fire. People were running up and down, carrying cartons and everything. Before we knew it, we ran outside. Everybody, the whole market, people were running up and down. Man, lo and behold, there was fire outbreak at the market. That's inside the market. Fire outbreak. Everybody was running up and down. My father, my late brother, and myself, we began to, carry out our goods, our this thing. As we were carrying the goods, other business traders were carrying our goods. That is, as we were saving, some goods, other people were carrying the goods we were able to rescue. When you carry a carton of Fensic or Panadol or whatever, or what is it called? Alabuku or whatever, all those things. As you carry a carton, go drop somewhere at a safer place, other people will carry it. At a time, my father told my late elder brother to stay where we dropped some commodities. So he stood there. I and my father were carrying, before you go drop, before you know it, fire raised down the whole building. Do you understand me? Before you know it, fire raised the whole market. And then, Headbridge Market was built with planks, wood. Under few hours, fire had raised down the whole market. Now look at what happened. Now look at the thing is, now look at what happened. Nothing like firefighter. No kind of help from the government. Such a thing did not exist. No, nothing like, are you listening to me? Nothing like firefighter. That is, you are on your own. If your business got burnt, if anything happens to you in Africa, you are on your own. Man, I'm telling you what I witnessed. Listen, story go plenty this evening. I'm going to tell you guys a lot of stories this evening. Now listen. After the market outbreak, what we rescued was like maybe 5% of the total goods in our store. Was not up to 5% of the total goods in our store. Was not up to. After the fire outbreak, we had to take distance, look for all these pickups, carry the goods, the commodities we rescued, carry it home. We had to wait for like months for them to rebuild the market again. We spent months at home for the market to be rebuilt. Hold on. Then, majestically man, I'm coming. Wait, story. Majestically man, wait, I'm coming. I will come to that. Do you understand me? I'm just getting started. I'm just going. There are so many things to discuss this evening. Wait. That was first one. Then my father, we then began life afresh. After the fire outbreak, nothing like compensation, no insurance that covered the goods. We started life afresh to struggle. Don't forget, 95% of our money, everything went down the drain. Fire burnt it. Hold on. We started struggling again. This happened to me. This was in the late 70s at Headbridge Market, Onisha, Obogu, where they sold medicine. 2 years later, another fire outbreak occurred. This time it was like in the night, and the whole market, everybody's goods got burnt. We were home at night around 8 a.m. and we got the news. People were rushing. Rush go where at night? Where are you going? What are you going to see? No light. We just saw smoke, going up, smoke in the sky. That was what we saw. Fire, flame of fire and smoke in the. By the time we got to the marketplace, everything gone. That is, we then had to start life again, afresh, from the beginning. Nothing remained. Don't forget. Well, guys, I told you, the country you live in can make you poor. The country you live in, don't touch me. I'm from the old school. I've seen things. The country you live in can determine your destiny. Why we did not go back to the village was because we owned those shops. The shop, my mother bought it in the 70s. Do you understand me? We owned the shops. We did not rent the shops. Let's go further. Akinola Abiodun Remedy, good to see you, long time. Now listen, the second time, we couldn't rescue, we couldn't save any of our commodities. It happened in the night. And then that was how we began life afresh. The money that fire burnt, that is our goods that fire burnt, was enough to build duplex or upstairs. That is duplex or maybe 2-story building as at that time. But it went down the drain. This is why I told you that the country you live in can make you poor, can decide your destiny. Share this program. There are so many things to learn in this program. Let's go. Here I speak it, I say it the way it is. Now let me go further. After some time, because of that fire incident that set us back, we couldn't recover anymore. Things were we struggled for many years, we couldn't recover. You know the setback. 2 times fire burnt our goods. No firefighter. The government don't care about you. Now, we had to relocate to the village. From there, we went to another city. Now, let me tell you what happened. When we relocated to another city, there was one young man who was doing very well for himself. Young at that time. This young man had 2 boutiques. Was traveling abroad to go buy. He was into importation of wares. The man traveled to Italy, Spain, then early 80s, to go buy Italian wares, Spanish wares. No, a man that shuttled abroad back then. That is like every now and then. Nice man. As at that time, early 80s, this man had 2 private cars, 505 then, new ones. Was living well. His room air conditioned, everything. He was living well. Guys, listen. One day we were at home like this. The man was his boutique. He had 2 boutiques. The boutiques weren't in the market. The boutiques were on the busy streets, or we say in the busy streets. Now, one night around 8 p.m. in the night, we got news that a woman that was frying yam and akara and things like that, because near his boutique, they sold foam. This foam that you use to sleep. I do not know what happened to the woman, all these akara women and the plantain and frying fish. The foam caught fire. Before you know it, the thing affected the man's boutique. Before we could rush to go rescue, everybody in the yard rushed to go rescue his clothes. Before we got there, where are firefighters? All his clothes, shoes, belts, everything he had in the shop, clothes went down. Affected the whole building. All the thing the man labored went down, got burnt. Even as the fire was burning, all people were only praying to God. God, please, Jesus, Muhammad, Jesus, please, save us. Not Jesus did not come to save anybody. Sky did not open for anybody for Savior to descend. Before our very eyes, fire burnt the man's goods. Shikina. Hold on. After some years, remaining 1 boutique, after some years, you may say it's not spiritual. After some years, fire burnt, the same fire burnt the building where the man had his second boutique. Story plenty. After the man sold his 2 cars, and then that story, if I should go in details, we will spend the whole night here. After the 2 boutiques got burnt, the man sold his 2 cars. After selling his 2 cars, he couldn't recover. Now, that is when you get broke, that is when you will know if you married a good woman or not. When you get broke, when your business collapses, or when you lose your job, or when hard times comes, that's when you will know if you married the right woman or not. The wife of this man then began to, this is a story for another day. The wife of the man began to misbehave. I saw it. The man became frustrated to the extent the man started begging for money to eat food. We don't call names. I'm telling you the truth. Even the man started begging for money. He came to my shop several times and I bought him food. That is, I told you, the country you live in can make you poor. The country you live in can decide your destiny. You may be hardworking, but if you live in the wrong country, you may never prosper. I'm telling you. Don't come and say God cannot save you if you are living in the... Nah, there is nobody that will save you if you are living in the wrong environment, the wrong country. Wrong environment can shatter your dreams. I'm the person telling you. Let's go further. Learn from me. A lazy man can prosper in the right environment. A lazy man can prosper in the right environment. A physically disabled person can prosper in the right environment. Unintelligent person can prosper in the right environment. Listen to, I'm not telling you lie. An intelligent man or woman can fail in the wrong environment or wrong country. I'm telling you, no matter how intelligent you are, if you live in the wrong environment, you may never prosper. Let's go further. This is why my name is Rodi, and I like saying things the way it is. This is why Absolute Unit, I appreciate you. I appreciate you big time. Absolute Unit, I appreciate you. This is why I am here to advise you. I am not saying you shouldn't invest in Africa, but no, especially people, that this platform is for diasporas. Listen, I'm not saying, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying don't invest in your home country. But be careful the kind of investments you make in your home country. Listen attentively so that you don't get me wrong. Now listen. This week, I saw a bank catch fire in Lagos. Two places. So it's either it is an UBA. This like 15-story building or 20-story building in Lagos State. A bank caught fire. I saw the video. Listen. I saw the video. People were jumping out from the window. People were jumping out. No rescue. What's it called? Rescue operation. Listen. Now there are things you see about Africa. You get discouraged. You ask yourself, can I actually be able to live in this country anymore? Can I? Now listen. Now in the video that I watched, in the video that I watched, I did not see any firefighter service or vehicle. Listen attentively. In the video I watched, though, I don't know if there are other videos. The video I saw, all the videos I saw, I did not see firefighters. Man, I started this video by telling you what happened to my father in the 70s. The market got burnt. No firefighters. When we relocated, a businessman, his 2 boutiques got burnt. No firefighters. Till today, every now and then, you see marketplaces, hotels get burnt and no firefighters. Now, Africa, what is wrong with us? You are so religious, but you have... Now, where do I even start? I don't want to scream. And if every time you call God, you call God, you call Allah, you call God, look at, there is no Allah, there is no God that is coming to help you. My name is Rodi. Only you can help yourself. Nobody is coming to save you. See, all the whole fire that has been breaking out in Africa, you call God, you call Allah, you call Jesus Christ, you call Muhammad. Nobody is coming to save you. If you call from that, fire will make sure that it burn that building or that hotel to ashes. The only people or only you can help yourself. Your government can help you, but nobody, the sky will not open for you to for anybody to come and save you or help you. Now I'm just rushing it. I'm having headache. Let's continue. Let's continue. Who is saying I'm from Pakistan? I'm not from Pakistan. Do I look like a... Look at my nose and my lips. Do Pakistani people look like me? I'm not from Pakistan. Why should you say Pakistani people don't have this kind of muscle? Don't carry me, go where I don't know. I'm not a Pakistani man, please. I'm an African man. But I live in Europe. Let's go. So, I saw this bank. The bank staffs, the workers, jumping from the window, no help from anywhere. No fire service, no firefighting department, no way. That one apart. This evening, listen, now if you know the number of businesses that fire has destroyed in Africa in general, people's businesses, fire destroyed, no firefighters. Now you cry for Africa. You cry for people that are investing in Africa. Listen. This evening in Lagos Island too. This one started happening in the 70s when I was a little boy. It happened to my father. That's what rendered us poor. This is why, when, experience, they say, is the best teacher. This is why sometimes you see me, I stay on my own. I evaluate things before I make any move. This evening, do you know that in Lagos State, I saw fire outbreak at a marketplace. If you see buildings, more than 20 buildings, shops, buildings, high-rise buildings, more than 20 or 30 buildings got burnt 2 days ago. No firefighters, no effort to come and extinguish the fire. Now, if you see the thousands of people's businesses gone like that. Africa, what can we boast of? Africa, what can we boast of? This, to have fire service, to have, fire service is not even rocket science. This is not going to the moon. How come you have these buildings? How come you have these buildings, you have businesses, but you do not have something in place to safeguard your businesses? You don't have anything in place to guide your businesses. You don't have it. The black man, the way you reason. And every time you see, especially Nigerians come on social media and be making mouths, all what you know how to do is to abuse people, disrespect people. The simplest things you cannot do. The simplest things you cannot do. And you are always quick to come on social media and make noise. Man, if you see the video I saw this evening, thousands of people's businesses burnt to ashes in Lagos Island today. Either 2 days ago, I never knew. Somebody sent me the video. Man, if you know, that is why I told you, listen attentively, I'm not afraid, my name is Rodi, to say it. There are countries you live in, and you will not prosper. There are environments you live in, you will not prosper. Let me charge my battery. Listen attentively. And listen. There are, imagine, elderly people who are business owners, people in their 60s, people who borrowed money from the bank, people who do not even have strength to start over again, whose businesses got burnt. Where are they going to start from? People how about people whose children are in school? People whose children are in hospital. Where are they going to get money to pay the hospital bills? Where are these people going to get money to sponsor their children? The ones in university, the ones in secondary school, and the rest. How are they going to pay their rent, feed themselves, feed their families? Do we actually think at times? You see, African people, they don't, I tell you, they should all come here and be learning from me. You see these African leaders, they should all be coming to my social media platform and be learning from me. As you are building marketplaces, I know Africa, even where are the roads? Some states you go in Africa, traffic congestion will not even allow emergency services to even drive past. Where do we start? Let's continue. See, this is, how come? Man, I drove taxi in this country for many years. One time I had a couple, this was a husband and wife, elderly people. They lived 70 kilometers away from Vienna. They were my regular customer. So one day, the woman came, back then I worked mainly at nights. One day around 5 a.m. I went to work. I was stationed at a hospital waiting for a customer. The woman came to me, approached me, and then asked me if I can take her to her village. I said, where? She mentioned the place. So she told me she would be paying me 70 euro, that the money she had with her was 70 euro. I said, no problem, madam. I took her to her village. That was outside Vienna. So now she took my number and then told me that the husband would be coming the same week and the husband would call me. Few days after, the husband called me and asked me to come to the hospital, that he was there, that I was to take him to his place. That was how this couple became my regular customer, Now look at why I'm telling you this story. This man they were living in a very remote village. That is, remote village. Very quiet place. But what amazed me was, in that village, very remote village, few houses are there. They have firefighting departments. You see, stationed there. In the village. I asked the man, I said, what's going on? Why are they there? I said, yeah. Say they have been there for years, for generations. They have been there in case of emergency. In the village, few houses were there, but still they have firefighting departments. They are very close to the man. I carry hand for head. You see Oyibo, ready for combat, ever ready. That had I known, they believe in themselves, to protect their properties, to protect lives. That is, if you call them in emergency situation, they will respond. No market place around there. There is nothing like market place around there, nothing. No industry, but there to save lives and properties of people in the village. Very remote village. In Africa, when something happens to white people, when something happen in Europe here, first time, if that thing cost life and properties, Europeans can never allow that to repeat itself. Nah. Let me continue. One day I saw a hotel burning in Owerri. The hotel caught fire. The hotel was like 4-story building, big hotel, mighty, gigantic hotel, like 5 or 6-story hotel in Owerri, Imo State. The hotel caught fire. The workers came outside. They were only calling God and Jesus. I saw as fire was raising down the butt, somebody's investment, property. I asked myself, what is wrong with the black race? This is not manufacturing aircrafts. It's not building airplane. This is not science and technology. Just to put firefighters on ground. Nah. So, I was there at the hotel, nothing like nah. That is why I tell you, before you invest in Africa, think twice. Imagine me at this age. If I should invest in Africa and I don't have money, maybe I gather small money and go invest in Africa, start a business and fire, burn it. If fire should catch that business, where do I start from? I don't have money. Imagine after staying here for many years, I decide to go. All these people that are saying, come to Africa, come to Africa, come to Africa. If I come to Africa and start a business and fire catch that business, what do I do? If I have a business, if I establish a business and fire catch that business, what do I do? Are you going to turn yourself to firefighter? You that is saying, come to Africa, would you turn yourself to firefighter? How would you help me? I have a friend who watches my video. I have a friend who watches. Insurance doesn't work in Africa. Stop it! Insurance doesn't work in Africa. When I was growing up, there wasn't anything like insurance. You understand me? Does it work? All these cars you see in Africa, I don't know. When I lived in Africa, cars don't have insurance. Buildings don't have insurance. I don't know about now. Maybe now, I don't know. Because I left long ago. Let's go further. Guys, before I go further, you go to my YouTube channel at Uncle Rody and subscribe to my YouTube page. Uncle Rody on YouTube, or see my TikTok bio. Go there, you see YouTube link. Press that link, it will direct you to my YouTube channel. Subscribe to my YouTube page. This is me, I keep it real. You understand me? I say it the way, if you like. Listen, if you like, you like it. I have a friend. We were good together when I lived in Africa. This friend lived in a house, one-story building. That was in my one then, one-story building. And I was good with the daughter, the landlord daughter of that place. That place, we were good friends. That is, the landlord, the daughter of the owner of the building was my friend. Growing up back in Africa. After I left, we lost contact. Later, we reconnected on social media. So as we were chatting, as we started discussing, having conversation, I asked her, how about your father's building? Guess what she told me? This lady told me the father's building got burnt. Somebody living in the house forgot maybe candle or whatever, stove, what he was using. I don't know what happened. Somebody cooking with gas or whatever. Tenants can be careless. The whole building, 30-something rooms or more, or 40-something rooms, burnt to ashes. And the girl told me that, I said, so up till then, no firefighter. As fire raised down the building, years after, that building was lying desolate, lying like that, abandoned. She said they are looking for money to renovate the building, and it will cost them so much money to renovate the building, and they don't have it. Fire broke out in their building. No firefighter, nothing. Nobody came. Now, what kind of people we are? We are only good at showing disrespect to one another, abusing the right things we cannot do, the simplest things we cannot do. That's the only what we do. What we are good at is now that's the black race. Are we cursed? That's the question. See, governments. What's it? How is it? How is it even? All these governments. All these politicians we have in Africa? They come to office, and when their tenure expires, they move, and another regime or what will resume, we take office. Year in, year out, decades, years will go by. you will not see any improvement in our way of life, in our living condition. You will not see. Now, when I saw this one that happened at Lagos Island, if you see, more than 40 buildings got burnt 2 days ago. People can confirm it. More than 40 buildings and businesses burnt. People's only shops burnt. Now listen attentively. That means if I have a business somewhere, my enemies may decide and go there in the night and set that business ablaze. If I have a business somewhere, people who don't like me, because everybody, we all have enemies. If I have a business somewhere in Africa, my enemies may decide to go set my business ablaze. And nobody will come to extinguish the fire. No firefighters. Having heard me, do you think it is wise to invest in a country or continent where your investment is not secure? I'm not here to talk down on Africa, but what I'm telling you is the truth. You know, in the afternoon, I spoke about Europe. Europeans have their own problems. I spoke about Europe in the afternoon. Everybody was chatting, sharing me on. But look at Africa. You see. And you see some people say, Uncle Comte, I'm not even talking about health facilities. I'm not talking about security. I'm not talking about these things. Even the simplest thing, to protect businesses in Africa. All these big politicians, all these politicians you have in Africa, they don't like you. All these politicians, they don't care about you. They care about themselves. Let me tell you, these politicians, after their tenure, the next thing is they bought flights and come abroad. Their investments are abroad. These politicians, their investments, African they don't even have faith in the countries they rule. Their main investments are abroad, where their investments are safe. Their children are abroad. I say it every day. That's why they buy houses abroad, where their investments are safe. So you want me to go invest in a continent where my investment will not be safe? If I catch you, don't come here with Uncle, come back to Africa. I don't want to use the wrong word. Come back to Africa. What do you have in place in Africa that will protect life and properties? What do you have in place that will protect the simplest thing you cannot do? You are calling God, oh, hey. The simplest things you can, if I catch you. Now these people, this market that got burnt now in Lagos Island, this market that got burnt in Lagos Island or wherever, who is going to compensate those businessmen and women? How do they recover? Who will stand for them? Thousands of people. And in a country where you don't get any kind of financial support from the government. In a country where you don't get any kind of financial support from the government. And your business got burnt. In Europe here, if there is fire outbreak and firefighters fail to come, but if you see that is if you see the amount of fine they will claim, if they will take you to court, they call you and you fail to show up. That case, even a lot of people, politicians may even resign. The governor of the state or this may resign because of it. Let me tell you guys a story to tell you how efficient Europeans are when it comes to what do I call it? Leadership. One day, when I was still driving taxi, I'm not talking about organization. They are very effective when it comes to organizing. They have good organization, but they are very efficient in many things. When I was driving taxi, one day I was at work. My telephone rang. As my telephone rang, it was a strange number. I looked at it. I said, let me pick the telephone. I picked the telephone. It was firefighting department, fire service. They said, are you Mr. Rodi? I said, yes, I am. They said they got my telephone from my son, that I should quickly come home, that they are firefighters. What? I was shaking. Man, if you see how fast I left the taxi stand and the speed, you know, how I accelerate the way I hit the autobahn, the expressway. It did not take me 50 minutes to be home. Listen. My heart was beating. I was racing, you know. People, if you see, I was overtaking an autobahn, you know, highway. I was overtaking it. People were, I just switched on my headlamp. And I was, if you see the speed, 10 minutes I was home. As I reached home, I saw like 4 trucks, firefighter trucks, 4 trucks, police and ambulance lined up. As my heart was beating, I thought something happened. When they saw me, they said, are you Mr. Rodi? I said, yes. They said, my son called them. My son. So, a man living, my son saw something. Not saw something. He smelled something, like if somebody forgot something inside the room, like maybe somebody was cooking and forgot to switch off the gas cook or whatever. But he smelled something, and then told my wife that something was smelling somewhere. Our nest, that's the nest, our neighbor, and from our neighbor's house, apartment. Something was smelling. So my wife, out of fear, with my son, they called firefighter. These people came. Guess what happened? Now this is interesting part of it. When they came, they have master key. They have master key. They opened the man's apartment, entered, and searched everywhere. They did not see anything like fire. But they said the man kept something in the house that was smelling, you know, something like that. It wasn't fire outbreak, but there was something that, a smell that was coming out from the man's home. So I was upset with my wife and my son. Say, why did you call the firefighter? Maybe they are going to fine us now and give us strife, like fine to pay. Look at what they said. These firefighters, these workers, look at what they said. They said my wife and son did well. Said they took precautionary measure. Say, what if the man forgot to switch off the gas or what he was cooking, or something was wrong? They told me so many houses have got burnt like that because somebody forgot something. They say I shouldn't be mad at my wife and son. That such a thing has happened and people neglected it, people ignored it, felt it was nothing, and actually it was something that they did good. After taking notes and things like that, both the police, the ambulance, and the firefighters, they shocked me and then they drove off. You see how efficient these people are. They have, that is, now have you seen, I posted a video, go to my pages, maybe if you go to my YouTube channel, you see it. I posted a video, one day I was trekking, and fire broke out somewhere. Did you see how they came? They don't come, the firefighters don't come alone. They come with ambulance. In case if somebody is injured, they come with 3 ambulance vehicles, and fire. Now if you see something, with policemen, They will cordon off the road. They come with 2 or 3 ambulance vehicles in case somebody gets, they will be ready there in case somebody gets injured. I was there. They extinguished the fire. You can never see a building burned down to ashes here abroad. It's not done. That's where, now here, let me tell you, that's what they call civilized society. Listen attentively. Here in Vienna, every 100 to 200 meters, you see pump on the road. That thick thing, I will show you, make every 100 meters, you see something like pump in case of emergency. Sometimes when they want to when they want to water the gardens, they go there, use this long, what is it? Yes, everywhere you see pump in case of emergency. The firefighters don't need to come with water. They have their water in their truck, but in case they need more this thing, you see them go open that tap. I saw it that day. You understand me? It's big like this. Everywhere you see them stationed in case of emergency. That you cannot be building houses, infrastructures, and you don't have anything in place to secure your infrastructures. That is doom height. That is you having no head. That is you having no head. That is these pumps are there in case of emergency. You don't need to be looking for water if there is emergency as firefighters. They just look for the nearest pump. And what they do is they just put on that their rubber, that their listen, and they start. That pump can supply them water for a whole year, non-stop. Ordinary pump you don't have. What you have is borehole. You get mad to talk. This is not rocket science. It's not you manufacturing airplane. Ordinary pump you don't have. And you are telling me to come to Africa. Somebody cannot see road and enter forest. Ordinary pump for that is now. I saw one time, even when there is air crash in Africa, everybody will be calling on Allah, God, Allah, God, oh, Allah, Jesus, and people will still die. You will not see firefighters, no emergency, no rescue operation, nothing. Hey, now don't. If you come to my page and tell me anything again, hey, uncle, come back to Africa. You want me to come and suffer with you? You want me to come and suffer with you? Now listen. You see, when there is accident, motor accident. Now, do you know what I see sometimes? I say, Africa. Now, sometimes I call my wife, I say, can we actually live in this continent anymore? Accident will happen. People will lie down on this road. Some will be struggling for their lives. Some will die. Some will be injured, fatally injured. Nobody will come to rescue them. No ambulance. People, you are on your own. Nobody. Now, see the thing. Which kind of people we are? I ask us, which kind of race are we? Now, listen. When accidents occurs, I've never seen where accidents happen and you see ambulance before in Africa. In a country like Nigeria, I've never seen it. I have never seen where accidents happened and I've never seen it in Africa. You see? So this is where an exposed man like me, this is where he wants me to come and live. You want me to go backward. That's what you want from me. That's what you wish me. To go stay in that's your wish is you want me to go suffer. Where people are living in helpless situations. Helpless situation. When something happens to you, the government does not care at all. Uncle, come to Africa. So your wish is for me to come follow you suffer. You don't voice out. When you are seeing things like this, you don't open your mouth to speak. When road accidents, how many times have you seen Ambulance at the scene of accident, go there to help people, rescue people, convert people to hospital. Here, if accident happens, under 5 minutes, wherever it happens, you see ambulance. And inside the vehicle, they start giving you treatment before you reach hospital. So many people, so many lives will be saved. Even at that place, you see, if it happens, you see, that come and see that this country, they value life. You see, ambulance maybe 10 ambulances may come. Vehicles, make sure that everybody is saved. People, victims are safe. Accident victims are safe. This one, if anything happens to you, you're on your own. Okay, look at sick people in Africa. Sick people in Africa. If you are sick, the government does not care. The government does not care. If I go now build duplex, if I build duplex finish, I'll be praying for God to help me secure my building. If there is anything like maybe children are careless with fire and the fire breaks out in my building, that's it. I am on my own. What are you talking about? So it's me that if I call the police now, the police will come here. If I call firefighters, they will come here. If I call ambulance now, they will be here in 5 minutes. You want me to live this quality life. And then you want me to go stay where nobody cares for me. We are not in function. Now if I catch you, you want me to go stay in a, if you see, if there is a problem here, I call firefighters, they come and extinguish the fire. If there is a threat to life, I call the police will be here in the next 5 minutes. Life. The next 5 minutes where my life is safe. This place, if you are in your village, who do you call? Do you have emergency line to call? Do you have hotline? Kidnappers and robbers can come and operate for 5 hours. Nobody will come to save you. Now if I catch you, you get mad to tell me. Now guys, go to my YouTube, this now, follow my page. That's what you're saying. Uncle, come back to Africa. You want me to come and suffer with you or what? So that's your wish for me. Come back to Africa, come back to Africa. That one is jealousy. That one is jealousness. You are jealous of me. You are jealous of me. You understand me? You they jealous me. You want me to come and follow you suffer. You understand me now? Guys, how many people have followed my YouTube channel? You go to my YouTube channel and subscribe to my YouTube page. How many people have followed my YouTube channel? You understand me? Now, as you are watching me on YouTube, subscribe to my YouTube channel. This is how we roll here. I say it the way it is. You cannot come and beat me. I say it the way they are. You got the gist now. You understand me? So, let me tell you something. Put your money, get you, listen attentively. Put your money where your investment is safe. This is, if it happens, if you put your money in the wrong place, if it happens, you cannot hold anybody responsible. Nobody cares for you. I'm telling you the truth. This is why here I encourage you, if you are abroad, make sure you get documents. If you get documents, it will enable you to invest in the country you live in. Nan madoga kananti. I'm telling you. Then, listen. Before people will say this man is misleading, say, why are you discouraging people? I did not say you shouldn't build house in your village. Create alternative for yourself. Build house in your village for emergency purposes. But your main investment should be abroad. That's your village. Build house in your village. That is an alternative home. That is something, plan B in your village or your town. Yes, something that even if anything happens to it, you will not feel so bad. You will not regret. But your main investment should be abroad, especially the country you are a citizen of. I'm the person telling you. Okay, if you really love your home, you answer me, you can, put like 10% of your investment in Africa, 10 or 15% of your investment in Africa, the rest abroad. Yes. Because in Africa, I'm talking about Africa generally. Sometimes when things happen, there's nothing, nobody to hold responsible, nobody to complain to. Somebody said, I am talking out of points. How am I talking out of points? So maybe you are, what? Now tell me now, how? You said I'm talking out, tell me how I'm talking out of points. This is what we are talking about. Tell me how I'm talking out of points now. Who is that person? Tell me how I'm talking. All the things I'm saying here, are they not true? You see human beings. Tell me who is that person. Tell me how I'm talking out of points. All the things I'm saying here, are they not true? Tell me if I lied. Where did I tell lie here now? That person that said I'm talking out of points, where did I tell lie now? Are people not being kidnapped in Africa? Are people not being kidnapped every day in Africa, in Nigeria, and many African countries? Do you understand what I mean? Are people not being kidnapped? Are your investments safe? Don't you see what people go through when they have accidents in their home? Take a leave and leave us alone. Leave here and come out, get away from here. Somebody said, no, not in your country. Where do you come from? Somebody said, yes, I'm an European. You say, are you self-European? I'm an European. Listen, tell me how. I am an European. You say, are you self-European? I am an European. I am an European. You say, are you self? I am European. Tell me what does not make me European. This is how you are ignorant. I've been living here all my life and I will live here all the days of my life. My children are here. Tell me what does not make me European. You come here, you showcase ignorance. You say, which country do you come from in Africa that is developed like Europe? Which country do you come from in Africa? I'm asking you. Some countries, if you go there, it looks like jungle in Africa. No development, nothing. Poverty everywhere. No light, no water, no good roads. Dust everywhere. Dilapidated buildings. You ask yourself, Africa, so rich in resources. Look at the level, the quality of life the people are living. Look at the infrastructures. You don't get shame. You don't want to tell yourself the truth. Somebody is saying infrastructure is not everything. Go and stay in the forest now. Somebody, he said infrastructure. Go and be living in the forest with animals in 21st century. He said infrastructure. What is everything then? If infrastructure is not everything, what is life? You want to be living in darkness. You have no electricity, you have no water, you have nothing. What do you have? You say infrastructure is not everything. What do you have? You want to go, you have no electricity, you say infrastructure. Don't you know you need electricity in 21st century? If I don't have light, I cannot be broadcasting now. If I don't have access to internet, you cannot be seeing me. You say infrastructure is not everything. You don't know that many African countries are poor because they have no electricity, no steady power supply. Do you know how much hotels pay to buy fuel? Do you know how much if I come out next, I will tell you what makes people living in Africa poor. You don't know that a lot of people are poor because there are no infrastructures. You open mouth, they talk rubbish. You go to you do you know what is infrastructure? Infrastructures are the things that make Europe livable. You need to have good bridges, good roads, good road networks, everything, good medical facilities, good transport system. Stay there. You come here to, maybe you are a politician and you want to continue to steal money from people. Miss Mendes, open gutters. Open gutters. The water is not flowing. Mosquito bites people every day. Same infrastructures. Open gutters. No. The gutters are not covered. And you go there, you see dirty waters, stagnated waters. And if you go sleep in Africa, mosquitoes will not allow you to sleep. If I catch it, remove yourself from here. Remove yourself from here. I don't know who brought you here. Remove yourself before I block you now. You are not reasonable. You are not reasonable. So the condition of Africa, you like it. You go to some villages, some states, no good road. No, people are living without hospitals, without good water, without electricity. You get mad to talk, say infrastructure. Where do you come from, self? Why do you think if they give you visa now, you start thanking your God, you start dancing, post video, you've gotten visa to come abroad? Let me tell you, heaven is here on earth. Miss Mendes, please continue to tell them no public toilets. Miss Mendes, please continue to tell them. Keep writing, keep commenting. Thank you so much. No public toilet, nothing. Where do I even start? G-Gab, I see you. G-Gab, I see you, I appreciate you. Good, you've recovered. Yaba country, we are talking the simplest things, self, is not in place. The simplest things are not in place. Do you understand me? The simplest things. Do you want me to tell you how we live abroad here? You say infrastructure. Here, you born a child. If you give birth to a child, the government takes responsibility. That is, pays the child from the first day till 18 years. And if that child studies, goes further, goes to school, the government will keep paying. The government pays children a particular amount of money every month of their life till they're 18 years. You get mad to come here. Here, if you have, as a woman, if you give birth to a child, you go maternity leave for like 2 years. You'll be getting like 800 or 1,000 euro every month if I catch you. You say, you need to ask questions. You are not exposed. You are somewhere in the jungle. You are somewhere in the jungle. You have not seen light. You need to come out and see light and see how others are living. I don't want to talk about religion. Heaven is here on earth. Heaven is here on earth. Here abroad, the disabled are taken care of. If you are physically disabled, the government takes care of you. If you are physically disabled and it is proven that you are physically disabled, government takes care of you all the days of your life. In Africa, go see the crippled, the physically disabled. They are on the streets begging. Come on, get away from here. You don't say the truth to yourself. You are a liar. You come here, you see the truth, you don't speak it. Get away from here. Don't come to this page again. When I go to Africa, I see many physically disabled persons on the street begging, suffering. No government assistance in any form. No support for these physically disabled. Crippled people, they'll be crawling on the streets. and the government looks the other way, you come here to talk. You come here to open your mouth and say something. We are here creating awareness. You have much to say something. I saw it, even I cried when each time. That's why each time I go to Africa, I say, look at, when I see these things, I cry, I shed tears. The black race. I shed tears, not the black race. When are we going to get it right? Here, if you have a child that is physically disabled, the government caters for that child from the first day of the child's birth till the day the child dies. You get mad to talk. Well, guys, my name is Roddy. You go to my YouTube channel and subscribe to my YouTube page. In Africa, do you have... See, if you lose your job here abroad, if you work for some time and lose your job, the government pays you till you get another job. You go to a job center, unemployment office, you'll be getting the equivalent of your salary till you get another job. In abroad, you get much to talk. Since I came to this country, I've not paid hospital bill. 30-something years, I've not paid hospital bill for one day. You get mad to talk. Go carry out any operation, do everything you want, no hospital bill. Because I have health insurance. I've never paid 1 cent before. Heaven is here on earth, if you don't know. You cannot compare. You get mad to talk. When you come out, I don't know where you've gone. You have not gone to anywhere. You stay in your village and you'll be talking rubbish. Ask, if you come to public forum like this, you pay attention, you listen. My wife hasn't paid hospital bill before. My children, nobody. We've not paid hospital bill since we've been abroad. This is heaven. This is our reality. You get headache, you get sick, you go to hospital, they give you treatment, you go home. You go to hospital, you can stay 6 months, you go home. Do you understand me? In Africa, do you have something like that? So if somebody like me is talking, you keep quiet and pressure your government to provide these facilities for you. Do you understand me? What you do, if you come here, you say, oh, this is how Europeans are living. This is how people living abroad are. You pressure your government to provide. Yes. I told you, there are countries you live in. No matter how hard you work, you will be poor. Your environment, the environment you live in, can make you poor. You may work for 40 years of your life as a businessman and you get sick. You get sick in some African countries. All the money you made, you spend it in paying hospital bill. Maybe you catch something like cancer or some kind of this thing, terminal illness or diseases. If you catch something like that, any terminal illness, all the money you've saved, you've made, you spend it paying hospital bill. That's how some environments will make you poor. So you come here, you listen to seniors, people that have traveled, that have seen light. I have a friend that went to Africa. He said what finished his money was fuel, buying fuel to power his generator. Fuel for his generator made him poor. That there is no amount of money you use and go to Africa that will be enough because every night you buy fuel. This is how people get poor. I told you there are environments you live and you will be poor. No matter how hard you work, some environments will make you poor in life. You remain wretched. You understand me? So, Guys, go to my YouTube channel and subscribe to my YouTube page. Somebody said I smoke marijuana this night. Nah, I don't smoke. See me, I don't smoke. Do I look like somebody that smokes marijuana? See my eyes now. See my lips. How do you think I smoke marijuana? Do I look like somebody that smokes marijuana to you? See my eyes now. See my lips. Do I look like somebody a smoker? Take your time. Oh. Some people are saying solar energy. Not everybody has money for solar energy. Do you understand me? Solar energy. Now, okay, now, okay, if you have money for big boys, people that have money, okay, solar energy. Yeah. Now, I was talking about in the past, many years ago. Not now, I don't know about now. I've not gone to Africa in a while. For some time now, I've not gone to Africa. You understand me? Guys, are you following my YouTube channel? Kedifeneme here. What's going on? Are you following my YouTube channel? Yes, they have. Yes. So, man, you need to leave us here for the meantime. Now, I want to drop a video. See, solar energy, okay. That one, if you have money, you understand me? Solar energy, okay. If you have money to install it, it's okay. In Africa, don't get me wrong. If you have money, install solar energy. Provide your own water, your own security. You are good to go. That's, you must be rich to live in Africa. In your building, you must have fire extinguisher. You know that fire extinguisher? You need to have it. You understand me? Master, you love my song. Should I sing more songs? Should I sing more? Do you want more videos? I'm a real. Maybe I will give you guys some of my countryside music. Okay, I'm going to drop more songs for you guys. I follow now. I'm an old school. I will drop more songs tomorrow. I'm not doing it. I will drop more. Yes, so I'll drop more songs. Yes, I'll drop more. Yes, yes. Every different types of songs I will drop. Yes, so Gigab 145 on YouTube. Sometimes I have more. Many people watches me. Gigab. Yes, a lot of people watches me on YouTube because you come here, you get entertained, you get knowledge, you get wisdom, and we keep ourselves busy. And here I speak the truth. Like I say it the way they are. I have no reason to tell lies. Do you understand me? I say things the way they are. At my age, I have no reason to lie. Do you understand what I mean? So that's it. Omodin, good to have you in the building. Omodin, I appreciate you. Yama country, now should I tell lies now? For what now? I don't live my life to impress anybody. I've grown above that. I'm not living my life to impress anybody. You get my point. I don't live my life to impress anybody. Gracious, he said I should come home and experience the real meaning. He wants me to come and be stuck in Africa or what? With that system, I'm fighting, quarreling every time. Every time you see two men quarreling on the street, fighting and falling inside gutter. Are we supposed to be every time you see people slap, the poor are oppressed in Africa. You fight every time you see some men pull their clothes and be fighting like crazy people. I don't want to see such. Every time you see people fighting, I don't want, like animals, I don't want to see such. Yes, I don't want to see that. No discipline. No discipline. Fight like animals. I don't want it. You cannot dialogue. I don't want to live with people I cannot dialogue. If I offend you, we discuss it and I say I'm sorry. Or if you offend me, you say you are sorry. We can talk it over. We can dialogue. That's what I learned here. European school tell you, Tuma Beshprekong, let's speak. Let's speak. You sit down, sit down on the table, sit down and talk it. Even if somebody, now what did I do? Please, I'm sorry. Did I offend you? That is how it's done. Not violence, not beating, because you can beat the person and you think nothing can be done. You are above the law. This evening, I saw a video where a man, I don't know who, in Lagos, how he was beating one man. I saw the video, I said, He called his boys and they were beating dispatch rider. I saw the man beating, I saw it, I said, what's going on? People can just take laws into their hands and do whatever they want. And nothing is done. Here you don't touch anybody. If you touch somebody, you pay compensation. You call it copper for lesson. If I'm having argument, you touch me. You don't touch nobody. You pay copper for lesson. You don't understand. You can talk to somebody, but if you touch, you don't touch somebody. Talk of beating. If you injure somebody, you are finished. You may pay like 15,000 euros, 20,000 euros. That is, you'll be frustrated. Your life is finished if you touch somebody. Anyhow, you think you are living in Africa. No matter how you argue with somebody, don't touch the person. Just don't touch, don't beat, don't slap. Because you say you are there, you slap. Why do you come here? Come here and slap now. Come here and slap somebody. Come here and slap somebody. If you come here and slap somebody, your own is finished. You touch somebody, your own is finished. Your wife, self, your children, you don't touch. You touch your wife, she called the police, your own is finished. Do you understand what I mean? See, I'm talking about Europe. I'm not talking about Africa. You don't touch anybody here. If you touch anybody, you go to court. Court will sentence you. You see that guy that grabbed my hand? That guy is in for it. And I have video evidence. That guy that touched my hand, the guy is not paying, he's in for it. He's in for it. You don't touch anybody. All these things you do, you slap, you don't slap, you slap, your own is finished. Pata pata, your own is finished here. You cannot escape. Next time, if they tell you to, na story plenty. If they tell you to touch somebody, we never touch. So guys, Shukudi, be careful. He say it's my YouTube channel, the marijuana smoking. Be careful of what you type. Oh. This is not where you type rubbish so that I don't block you. We are not here for play. Here we are here to listen. Yes, so because now I'm not seeing properly at night. I don't see. I need to be wearing glasses at night. Man, this the reflection. You understand me? So, but I want to end this broadcast. I don't see very well in the night, and I'm having headache here now. So, guys, I want to call it a day. I want to say thank you for being part of my program. A lot of people join me. I appreciate everyone. We'll continue like this. Tomorrow I'll continue with the gist. Tomorrow I'll tell you guys more. Tomorrow I'll tell you guys more stories. So take care of yourselves. We shall see tomorrow. I appreciate everybody. Tomorrow we continue with our program. Take care and be blessed. Make no trouble. Be at peace with everybody. We are peaceful people. Don't fight nobody. Show discipline wherever you go. Show discipline wherever you go. Tomorrow I'm going to try to drop one song for you guys. I will try to drop. I can sing very well. So take care of yourselves. We are going to see ourselves tomorrow. Good night, my lovely people. I appreciate you guys. Love you guys plenty, Now, yeah, so I'm jack of all trade and master of all. I am jack of all trade and master of all. You got the gist now. I am Jack of all trade, not Roadie of all trade. My name is not Jack. Roadie of all trade and master of all. Take care of yourself. Have you seen me rap before? If I rap for you, you will remove cap. If I rap for you, go ask people now. If I rap for you, you will not be nariji now, but if I rap for you, you carry hand for head. If I rap for you, you go carry hand for head. You want me to rap wildlife? You want me to rap now? Tomorrow I rap for you guys. I will drop my music tomorrow. Olu is here now. VB, Olu is here now. We cannot carry last now. We cannot carry last. Olu is a great town. We can't board last. It's not possible. Somebody, you call me local champion. Do I look like a local champion? Okay, I'm in the first place. Champion, champion is in that this thing. Champion is involved. I'm a champion, but local one. Nothing spoiled. I'm a champion, but local one. But some people are not champion in any way at all. My own champion is inside. I'm champion somewhere in local level. So guys, take care of yourselves. See you tomorrow. Let me go.